Now I'll begin with the briefing of all the experiments. So first experiment is Recon NG and Damas. It's pretty simple. Um, Only one or two commands that you'll have to remember. So it's very simple. You don't have to deal that much. So just do as much as you can. And then the second experiment, now for our batch, second experiment is not executing at all. That's the main thing. And in future it might execute, it might not execute. But temporarily for now, for us it's not executing at all, which means this experiment will be excluded from our exam. And it will change in the future. Maybe the next batch will have, but second experiment is not there for us. It is somewhat simple experiment, but since we do not have the ability to download the scap data, we'll have to leave it as it is, and we can't deal or do anything with it. And now the third one is exploiting the known vulnerability. It's pretty easy, connected to the seventh experiment, if I'm right. Let me just quickly open the lab manual. Lab manual. Lab manual. Yeah, so the first experiment and second open mass, yeah, it's not there for now. Third one is, yeah, exploiting a known vulnerability. Just make sure to read the highlighted commands over here quickly. It's not that difficult at all. You can execute this in 5 to 10 minutes. Just make sure that Metasploit is in host only, and Kali Linux has internet. Sometimes you might have some issues. In that case, just reinstall Kali Linux and you should be fine. If in case it says like cannot find the tool or cannot find the command, or it says the thing you're trying to download is not available or not accessible, just give sudo apt update and it should be working. Like sudo apt update kotre, it'll fetch the directories and then it'll update itself. So once you give sudo apt update, then you can search for all those, like use sudo apt install. Then yeah, make sure to execute some commands after you gain the access in that system, just to show them that you are able to access it. Now this experiment is connected to the seventh experiment or eighth experiment. Wait, well, let me just confirm. It's the linpiece experiment. So yeah, eighth one. Okay, it's connected to the eighth experiment. And now this is the main thing. You'll have to show that you are able to access it in that experiment as well, which I'll talk about later. But that's it for the second experiment. You just have to make sure you are able to uh, access the internet and all. This is just to verify that you are able to connect with the other system. If you do this, idin ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you can get to know that if Metasploit, you are able to communicate with Metasploit OS or not. And it's pretty simple test. You just need to know their IP, which is easy. Use ifconfig. And SQL injection attacks on web applications. Now I have seen some people do get confused with the I have explained in the video once again, but some people, you need to copy this one in under PHP session ID. But once if you click this, and I've shown it in the video as well, in case you click on this and then download that, the last character might be omitted. I have told this in the video as well, but I'm just saying it again. The last character might get omitted, so be careful. Anything else, the password is password and not admin, and username is admin, not the password. Password is password. Make sure that SQL is, you give it as one equal to one, or any command other than like apostrophe and all, and you should get it. You should get the link and all. And if you get a 302 error, that means either the session is wrong, like either you have missed something over here or here. Just make sure that you need to get like testing connection to the target URL, and it moves forward instead of getting a 302 redirector. If it's an redirector, that means you'll not get the experiment properly. Just make sure that everything's in proper codes and all. The excesses attacks now. I want to clarify everyone over here. Mainly people are well, not to criticize you or something, people are just watch the videos once. That's not the way. Some people have just used a comment which is, well, it is wrong, but it's fine. Like, you'll have to show them the ability that you are able to attack them. So that's the main thing. If you want it, I'll show it once again. Some people have just commented over there. If I give it as, I mean, if I start executing it, Docker. Okay, 1 second. Let me close this down. Docker. I think Docker hasn't been installed in this specific version, but yeah, make sure that when you are proceeding with the experiment, that you'll have to use the method I've told you in that video. You'll have to use the search box in that. I'll just quickly show it to you in the browser. U sharp x attack. So, so if you over here, you don't need to log in. You just need to go to the XSS part. 1 second. No, not control S. Yeah, so as you can see over here, right, you need to paste this command, the one I've shown in the video. Yeah, this one over in this search bar. So most of you have just put a comment over there, which is not the correct methodology and not the experiment. You'll have to just paste the command in this search menu, and that's the main thing. If you show them the comment, well, I don't know, the external, he might see the comment and he might accept it, might not accept it. I don't know what to say to that, but that's the main thing. You will have to proceed as I've shown in the experiment, and comment is fine, but you need to get an output something like this. That's all. Now moving on to the next one, which is John the Ripper. Pretty easy experiment. Make sure the hashes and passwords are in different folders. Everything else is easy. Just hashed password should be not used again and again. Use something else. In case the external asks, go and prepare a random hash and then show it to them that once it's stored, you can't process it again. That's all. And then, yeah, linpiece. Now this one, many of you are since this video was uploaded quite a bit late, you cannot follow this. There's been a lot of changes and these links will not work. And so, yeah, make sure to follow my video properly, or otherwise you might face a lot of issues. And yes, you'll have to execute the third experiment as I mentioned earlier. Now the main thing is in linpiece, you'll have to show them that you have gained access to the system, then you are able to like able to access the data and then crack the password over there. So that's why you need to show them that you were able to log into a shell over there. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು, ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, like third experimentally that you'll have to execute the ಸೆವೆಂತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ದ ಮೇನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದೆಮ್ ದಟ್ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಶೆಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ, ಲೈಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವ್ರ ಡೇಟಾನ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಅದ್ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಸೇ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಇಟ್, ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಯೋರ್ ರಿಸ್ಕ್. ನಾನು ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯು ಅದ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ, ದೆನ್ ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸೇ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ yeah, just make sure to do that one as well. The Wi-Fi one is not there, so you can just leave it as it is. The full web penetration test is too easy. It's just OWASP Zap, so Zap proxy is too easy. I mean, I don't have to say anything at all. So just mm, that's it. That's it now. Yep, and that's the conclusion of the final video. And well, I don't know if I'm gonna put a second experiment video if in case if I am interested or something, sure. But yep, that's it. See you again.